Okay. And so the second one is having a vision for your relationship.
Very good idea.
Got
to know where you're going.
The third one is protecting to connect. And the things that we think really need to be protected in any relationship are time with each other, fidelity, and basic respect.
So the first two there might be obvious. You need time in order to build intimacy. Of course, you have to protect your fidelity, but respect is as important as either of those, because without it, your relationship really is not going to flourish.
I agree.
We really teach the practice of boundaries, and boundaries are those things that allow us to really connect deeply while respecting ourselves and each other. So that's why we say, you have to protect yourself in order to connect. You have to protect your relationship in order to connect. So that's where boundaries come in.
Very good.
And then we also talk about preparing to repair. So the idea here is it's normal to have conflict in your relationship. So, the absence of conflict does not equal a good relationship. We have worked with plenty of couples who don't fight that much. It masquerades as a healthy and satisfying relationship. Well, they're not exactly relating that much either.
Yeah, it could just be complacency.
Exactly, and avoidance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you accept that conflict is normal, maybe you also accept that there's an opportunity whenever you have conflict to repair.
And
there's an opportunity for intimacy.
There's an opportunity, exactly, to feel closer at the end of the conversation. Yeah, absolutely.
By taking those non-conflict moments and really making a plan for the next time. So, we advise couples to sit down and say, hey, let's look at the last couple times we've argued. What worked well, what didn't? What would be a good way for me to approach you the next time that you do something that I have a negative reaction to?
Definitely. I am a big fan of front-end work because it's really hard in the middle of it to have that kind of agreement and logical, perspective when we're very emotional and feeling not heard or whatever's coming up for people. So I agree, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the next step is to spice things up in the bedroom. And the way that we do that is by sharing our sexual realities openly with our partners. We do that in the form of either sharing a request, I'm wondering if you might be up to, and then fill in the blank.
Right.
A thought, like I really enjoyed the last time we got together. Or a feeling, I have a lot of love and gratitude, and I've been thinking a lot about you today, and can't wait to see you.
And it's interesting because this is not the same as those kind of pop culture ideas of how to spice things up, because this is on top of the groundwork that you've built with the first several stages.
Yes, absolutely. And one other thing I want to add, Alina, is that so many times when we're working with a couple, and I'm specifically working with the woman, is that the woman is so in touch with what her partner enjoys and what her partner looks forward to and what her partner likes. And I think that's wonderful to be that aware of your partner. But then the other half of it is they're not as aware of what they themselves enjoy or what they're looking forward to sexually.
Yes.
And that's really important, is being able to get in touch with your own sexuality. And when women can really enjoy sex for themselves with their partner, that is going to be the spiciest combination possible on top of all of the emotional intimacy.
Absolutely. And we want to make our partner feel good. So don't take that away from your partner by only focusing on him and not getting in touch with your needs and desires, because that's something that he gets to give to you as a gift, and that's a gift for him as well.
It sure is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's right. And there's not a man on the planet who is not all ears when his wife is telling him or his partner is telling him, what she enjoys or what she would like to be different in a positive way.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Is there one thing in just a few seconds that you could give couples or tell couples what they need to be aware of to really have as empowered a relationship as possible?
The one thing we would really recommend is bring your intentionality with you day in and day out, just like you do on Valentine's Day. Yeah. So you're intentionally thinking about, what is it like being married to me? What is it I can do, to be a better, to be contributing in a positive way in this relationship? You're intentionally thinking about how we share conflicts with each other, how we plan for our fun times together. When's the next time you're going to have fun with your partner? You should know the answer to that question.
Yeah, you should know the answer to all of these questions. Wow, really good information. Thank you so much for coming on. I would love to have you back so we could really talk more. You can learn more about the Good Doctors at California, that's cacenterforhealing.com, and pick up your copy of The Couple's Guide to Intimacy on Amazon.com. Thank you both for sharing your expertise and commitment to great relationships. And look for their new book, From the Living Room to the Bedroom, out next month. Stick around. When we come back, we'll find out how to celebrate solo. I'm Elena, and you are listening to Naked Talk Radio.